Alrighty, so moving right along, the next section we're going to be going over is authentication. So we created a secret. We learned about secrets engine. We went through dynamic secrets with Vault Server and development mode. So now we're going to go through authentication with Vault tokens and GitHub credentials. So token authentication is automatically enabled. When you start the dev server, the output displayed a root token, which we copied, right? The Vault CLI read the root token from the Vault token environment variable, and the root token can perform any operation within Vault because it's assigned to the root policy. And one capability is to create new tokens. So let me show you this here. You can do Vault token create, and you'll get a token and all of the fun details of your token. And there they are. The token's created and output describes the token, a table of keys and values, as you see here. The created token is displayed as this value, whatever you want to call this, like a token value. It's a child of the root token, and by default, it inherits the policies from its parent. And the token is a core authentication method, and you can use it to generate a token to log in with Vault. So if I wanted to, I could say Vault login and log in with this token. And since it's a child of root and it inherits the permissions, it is permitted to log in to Vault. Success, you are now authenticated. Okay, so let's create another token. Let's do Vault token create. I'm going to have all the tokens. The token, once it's created, we've got this this token value here. Each token that Vault creates is unique. So as you can see here, the first one I created is very different than the second one that I created. When it's no longer needed, you can revoke it. So I can revoke this first one if I want to. And just copy that and say Vault token revoke, pass the token value, and it will be revoked if it existed. So the token's been revoked. An attempt to log in with a revoked token will result in an error. So if I try to do Vault login and I try to log in with a revoked token, it will be like, you, sir, need to go find a different hobby. There you go. Revoking a token will also revoke all tokens that were created by that token. So if you've revoked the root token, for example, and I still have this working token, this working token will no longer work because it was created by the root token and inherited its permissions. And since its permissions are inherited and I deleted its parent, then this child token is basically garbage. So Vault also supports authentication methods for human operators. Github Auth enables a user to auth with Vault by providing GitHub credentials and receive a Vault token. It does require you to have a GitHub profile, so if you don't have one, you should go get one because Git is awesome. You have to belong to a team in a GitHub organization and a generated GitHub access token with some sort of read scope. So we're going to enable the GitHub auth method like this. Vault auth enable GitHub. All right, cool. So enabled GitHub auth method at GitHub. So the auth method's enabled, it's available, and the auth method requires we set up a GitHub org in the config. So the GitHub org maintains a list of users that you're allowing to auth with Vault. So we can set the org for the GitHub like this. We can say Vault write auth /GitHub /config organization equals, what is my GitHub organization name? I think it's just my name. Double checking. Zoop, zoop, zoop. Let's double check. All right, so in my settings, I do not have an organization. I can try to make one, but if you do, let's see here. Pick a plan for your organization. My organization likes free plans. Organization name, I'm just going to call it Nimbus DevOps. It's already taken. Oh, maybe I already made this, and I think I have a different GitHub account that has this. Let's try it and see. Bloop. I was gonna say, I could have swore I had one. There we go. Success. Okay. I'm not sure how to delete it, but it wouldn't let me. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make a new one. And I made a new org called Nimbus Vault just so I can keep it clean. Oh, but I want to delete, I want to write. Vault, write. Auth GitHub config organization equals Nimbus Vault. Sweet. So that'll set our organization for GitHub Auth. And now all the users within my Nimbus Vault GitHub organization are able to authenticate. GitHub orgs can define teams. Each team can have access to different actions across the repo, and the teams may also need access to specific secrets in Vault. So we can configure like an engineering team to authenticate to be granted default and application policies. And if we want to, I could do just that with vault write auth slash GitHub slash map slash teams slash whatever you want to call it, engineering. And my value is going to be default and applications. Does that look right? Vault, right? Okay, cool. So we're going to go ahead and write this to our map for our teams. So now the members of the GitHub engineering team in the Nimbus Vault organization will authenticate and are authorized with the default and applications policies. The applications policy is not defined in Vault right now, so Vault still allows users to auth but produces a warning basically until it's defined. So now we can go ahead and list this out and see what it looks like. Vault auth list. And here we have our GitHub and token auth methods. And if you do need more information on this, you can also use another little help thing, help GitHub, and it'll display usage of Vault login and some other stuff. So here you go. So there's mount, a path where GitHub cred method is mounted. It's usually provided via the path flag and the Vault login command, but you can specify it in there as well. And then a token is a GitHub personal access token used for auth. If not provided, a Vault will prompt for the value. So there you go. Since you attempt to log in with an auth method, you should ensure that the Vault token environment variable is not set for this shell session, since its value will take precedence over a token you obtain in the Vault. So we already set one earlier, so we're actually just going to unset our Vault token variable and then attempt to log in with just Vault login, and then the method will be GitHub. From there, it should prompt you for a token. It will be hidden. So when it's not provided, the command, the Vault CLI prompts the operator if a valid GitHub personal access token is provided, the operator logs in and output displays a Vault token. The operator can use the Vault token until it's revoked or its lifetime exceeds the token duration. So if I wanted to just hit enter, what happens? If I hit enter, it says you suck at life, right? But if I try to log in with a token, then what happens? So from your personal settings in Git, you can go into your settings and then go to developer settings, personal access tokens, and you can generate a personal access token. And I can put in a note. I can just put that this is for Vault, expires in 30 days. Select the scope, so I'll just say repo. I'll get myself everything. All right, I got all of these in, selected everything, and I generated a token. So I'm going to copy this, and then I'm going to go back to the command line, and I'm going to say vault login method GitHub token equals, and then pass my GitHub token. And there we go. And now I have a vault token. So that is how that works. And if you're not sure how to do that, you can just Google GitHub create personal token, access token. It's pretty easy. All right, so now let's try vault login root to log back in with root. And then I'm just going to go ahead, oops, because I unset my token. Let me go back to my root token and export vault underscore token equals this guy. And then try to log in again. All right, now we're logged back in with root. So now I'm just going to revoke this token. The mode will be path auth/GitHub. We can just get that out of there real quick. And then we'll disable GitHub as soon as this is done with vault auth disable GitHub. And all tokens generated by logins using auth method will then be revoked. Because I have a vault token environment variable set, the CLI commands will always use this value, the initial root token, unless the environment variable gets unset like I did earlier or overwritten by another token value. So that is it for vault tokens and GitHub Auth.